Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. We got that weed music. You ain't kidding, Zanzi. This game is quite anime. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. I believe we're ready to come back online. I'm sorry about the wait, guys. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. UNIST action. My name is David. Sorry about the wait, guys. I got my car from the shop today, and I had a little bit of trouble with the green screen as always. I changed a few settings on there. I'm not sure if it's going to work better or worse. We're going to find out today, though. Let's carry on with this game. If you made a short run of just outs on the front, I step up and heard good stuff here. Go. Keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's first of all hit up training mode. Just to get our feel for the buttons again. How you doing, 3Venge? Alright, so who's the character I was playing as? This chick, right? Eltnum John. What else we got? I was thinking about trying her out, but Kenny said he wanted to play her. This chick's kind of cool too. She has a shield. You guys know I like shields. Okay. Rory, obligatory Rory character. That's definitely our friend Saku's character. Hyde, who's the guy that I played in the tutorial. He seems pretty straightforward. Let's try this. Oh, I don't mean to do that. This chick. Wagner. Oh, isn't Wagner supposed to be like super top tier? Who cares? Let's try her anyway. Okay, stage selected at random. That's fine. Today was a shit show of drama. What do you mean that 3Bench? How so? Drama where? With you and your family or what? Walled is super top tier. Walled. That's a light button, medium button, heavy button. And then I have D. D's how I charge up and do other like supers and shit, I think. Waldstein, okay, that's the, I think he's a grappler, right? Okay, so I can mash. This game you can cancel any special and any special. As long as you don't use the same one twice. Use the same one twice, then it comes out like, it gets like a knockdown, something like that, or am I wrong? Maybe you can't cancel the same one twice? It's using the D, huh? That D. I want to hear about 3Venge's drama. That sounds fun to me. So we got throw, just like a third strike, light punch, you know, light button, and then D. That's a combo. I can do 1 2 3. I can also do like crouching buttons in there. I went to set up a test on a comatose patient, and there was like 11 family members in the room. I shit you not. From what I can understand, the kid OD'd on meth, and his dad's wife put him in a bathtub full of ice for an hour before calling emergency services. Well, that sounds fucking terrible. First of all, why are they even allowed in there? Shouldn't you be able to say, hey, listen, how about only one person, you know, one family member in here, or 2 family members? That sounds crazy to me. That would definitely seem like it would, you know, negatively impact your work. Okay. So I guess part of this game's pressure must be because you can cancel, you know, any normal and any normal, including lows. So the idea must be to mix up. Well, no, you just hold down back. You just hold down back to block all their lows and their normals, right? Then you have some overheads in there as well that to avoid. Not sure, there's probably one right there, toward heavy. Bathtub full of ice. To what? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Some randomized sound effects here. That match the same button has different sound effects every time. It's kind of confusing. This game's music is way too fucking loud. I'm gonna lower the volume. Let's see here. I just want to mess with the options. Return to battle or remove menu. What the hell's remove menu, do you think? Where's that button? Up here, right? Okay, so I can just, okay, I just get a straight up pause. Okay, I want to exit out of this mode. How do I do that? Return to title is options. No, it's return to battle. Here we go. Command list controller settings, turn to main menu. This music is way too fucking loud. I keep lowering the volume, I can't hear the sound effects because I'm making the volume so low, but the music's still too loud to talk over. So surprisingly, there's a limit on guests that are not family members. We can ask them to leave if it interferes with our work, and thankfully a nurse did that shortly after we began. Immediately his mom yells, "I'm his mother, I want everyone else the fuck out of here." I don't know about the ice at all, Zombie. I heard it through random conversation when we were doing the hookup. Sounds pretty scary. Options. Sound settings. BGM. Try 80. Fuck, let's try 70, man. I don't really care about the music at all. I know some guys, especially in anime games, love music. I really couldn't give less of a shit. I just want to hear the sound effects so I can kind of feel what's happening in the game. Okay. OD'd on meth. He was slightly responsive, but only just and not to everything occurring around him. Because I don't even like UNIST OST. I don't really mind it that much. It's just very loud. Already a little bit better. I can actually lower it even more. What's up, Kenny? I got a DP. But then the heavy one is my EX, I think. Yeah, okay. So this game doesn't have EXs per se. It has like a heavy attack. It only has like a light and a medium, and then an EX and the heavy button. Heroes loves Guilty Gear's EST. We tried to ask him to open his eyes, and it seemed like there was an effort, but he was unable to. What did I see? Oh, I got my meter filled up. Okay, that's what that flash was. Maybe it just looks at OST, huh? If I mash square, what do I get? I think it's just her light, medium, heavy. Yes. Alright, and then I get some kind of shield rush. Is that like a Hadoken motion? Okay, so I've got like my Hadoken motion is some kind of full screen dive. That's pretty sick. Goes pretty far too. That'd mean the morgue. I'm so smart. Sounds like you are smart. I can also get an anti-air one. Okay. And then I can get like an EX version, which is an anti-air, and it hits them out of the sky when they're at the top. Okay. What about, there we go. So backward Hadoken is that shield rush. I wonder what that's all about. Must get parries. Maybe you can't attack. I mean, it looks very similar. I mean, how does that differ? How does this differ from, from this? It must be that it deflects attacks or something. Which would be pretty overpowered. What if I can read about that? Let's see, command list. Hugel Blitz. Okay, it's a pretty funny name. So I can actually combo into it using A, B, or C after that, or combo after it. Yeah, Zanti. I've got Monoxide to play with. Met some guys on Facebook, and there's a Discord as well I can play with. I can also go online and check out ranked. But I'm still learning the very, very basics. The Whack and Rotor is my uppercut. Also a sick name. Sturmbrecher. That's my shield one. I've got down ones as well. An aerial. Okay. So I can, power up my sword for a while? Look, my sword's all glowing. How long does it last, do you think? Did it always do that? Maybe it's until I attack. Maybe it was always flashing like that. Maybe I have to do a special? I think my sword is always flashing like that. But I can hit down, do this, and it lights it like... Not sure what that does exactly. Oh look, I charged my shield up too. Non-neutralized again. Okay, so I can do this to abort back to normal. Oh look at it, recharge them both, I can uncharge them both. I can't uncharge my sword individually. Okay. Look, I used up my shield charge right there. But my sword doesn't seem to use up its charge no matter what I do. But if I do this to charge my shield up, then any button I use that uses my shield seems to use it up. Like if I were to do this, it uses up my shield power. So while I'm getting things ready, my fellow student is setting up on the computer, and they're hounding her with questions that we're not allowed to answer about, like, what's this activity show? Does it look normal? Etc. And we hadn't even started the test. It was just a calibration running on the screen with flashing red text saying not recording. Like, some of them were worried he was brain dead from looking at the calibration signal. That's funny, because there was no response. Then the social worker comes in and is talking to the mom about who has the authority on making decisions on the kid, since he's comatose and she's having none of it, cussing him out and saying and such before he's even able to get to his spiel. They're real nice folks. So yeah, I had to sit in a room with that level of crazy-ass tension for like an hour. I don't understand why they can't do that in another room. I just don't understand. Oh, that one does damage. And I don't really get it. How this character works. This probably is everywhere. Character tutorials, I wonder? Probably is in this game. Alright, I also have this. That seems pretty sick. This game doesn't have double jumps, at least not for all the characters. There's a toward and D is like a little hop. Is there a hyper jump? Doesn't seem like it, just a regular jump. Felt it was bad for my classmate. She was just so overwhelmed from all of it. She was close to tears when we finally got to the elevators. Sounds like something that you guys are gonna have to get used to, though. Probably for the best you guys are experiencing it now. There's combo trials, yeah. Really, I just want to learn, like, what the hell does this even do? What is this actually? How does this work? Do I get more damage? That's 1,000 damage. So you know it's the same. It's the same damage. No idea what that's about. My bet is that they did that already beforehand. Shouldn't doctors bring the family members somewhere and explain the dangerous information about ODing? That one goes a little bit higher, probably not as place as fast though. Okay. That costs meter. A lot of meter. Okay, so I got, what am I special again? I got this, I got this, and I got this. Right, and then I've got some kind of ability to charge up my sword or my shield or both. That one costs meter. Oh, I see. That one costs meter. That's why it does damage. What's going on, boot camp? This thing's pretty powerful to me. Okay, well, this character's pretty fucking boring. Like, super fucking boring. I like her more than my other character. Let's go to the main menu and see if I have any kind of tutorial for this character, so I can figure out how she works. Tutorial. I want to learn character specific stuff. Maybe there is none. No Alex like there is one, I guess, but he's like super giant. I don't really like his design. It's that guy right there, in fact. Some kind of giant grappler dude with big white beard and big white hair, and he's got gigantic arms. I'm not really into it. Doctor walked in after a while, but that was it. They were in the MICU, so they were stabilizing fine. Wald is not like Alex. Okay. Let's see here. Mission, maybe? Challenge of the character combos. Maybe they'll explain the character a little bit. Okay, Wagner. Beginner, intermediate, and expert. Here we go. Sounds pretty crazy. Okay, down A. Oh, excuse me. So it would be. Oh, it's been standing C, okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong button. I gotta slide, you know I gotta slide. What's up, Labryz? I've got the 3S commentator role before. You mind if I get the call? Yeah, of course, Labryz. Yeah, get on in here if you want. Okay, so I completed it. How do I move on to the next one? It says left or right plus options. Or is it up or down plus options? But it's up or down plus options. There we go. Okay, so what do we do? Thank you, Labryz. Yeah, Labryz isn't new around here. He's an old friend from Third Strike. JC is jump cancel, I guess? Oh, if I hold up, okay. This is really fucking... I'm sure this is the game for me. A bunch of memorization, not really into this. And I left and joined, so I need to roll again. Oh, okay, you're new on Discord. You know, technically new. Well, let me fix that for you, homeboy. I can do it up here, huh? Besides, you may play my boy Enkidu. Yeah, I'm not really into his character design. I'm not really into any of this game's character design, to be honest. Not really into the way that they design these characters. Let's right-click here. Edit the channel, permissions. Let's add Labryz. There he is. So where is Labryz now? There he is. Connect and speak. Should be all set, homie. How you doing, DQ?
Hello again.
Hey, what's up, dude? Let me adjust the game volume here. Boy, this game is so fucking loud.
Yeah.
Alright. Hope you're having a lovely day, dude.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day.
Okay, let's see. So, down A, B, C. Okay.
Home anime, by the way.
Ugh.
Know about jump cancels in general?
Yeah.
You can input the jump slightly earlier than the hit,
Yeah, I'm getting
and it'll come out as the hit happens.
Ugh, boy, this is not my, I think it's not my genre. Here we go. Okay, let's see. So I got down, I can do this, what's IC? Let me do some input cancel or something here.
That's just hold down the button.
Oh, okay, like charge it maybe.
Yeah. It's an old melty button thing.
Oh, okay, I see. So IC doesn't mean to hold down the actual button, okay. So you can charge that kind of. Is it only in combos, or is that something I can do even in neutral?
You can do that in neutral.
Oh, I guess so,
yeah. All the IC moves you can just do in neutral.
I can kind of like delay it. Okay.
Yeah, like some moves get special properties. Like that goes further and does faster. I don't think any of Wagner's other moves are holdable.
Yeah, it seems like there's only this one. So you're a long-time UNIST player, huh?
Yeah, I've been playing since EXE Late on the PS3.
I get it.
So I've been playing this shit forever.
The DQ says, eventually all the combos become rhythms in your head, huh? I bet you that's true. Here goes says, oh, just cancel the normal. You cancel stuff all the time, so jump canceling should be easy. Yeah, I have no problem jump canceling. It's just memorizing the combo afterward, and my fingers can make it all come out.
Now her forward B is an overhead.
Yeah.
And
no,
I think
no,
you have
her
to...
forward C is an overhead. Oh, unless that is an overhead.
Oh, wait, no. I was thinking about forward C. Yeah. The kick, not the slash.
What the hell's add B? Did I smash that to get more hits there?
Yeah, it's just the B follow-up to Berserk Word.
Oh, I see, okay. Is there one I can do for this one too? I guess there is, okay. I didn't know that. Tiku says, hey Venka, have you learned about any of the... Do you know I haven't learned the GRD system at all? No. I quit the tutorial before that.
Grid is actually the most important mechanic in UNIST. I can give you a quick rundown.
Okay, let's see here.
It's basically what it all boils down to when you're not thinking about the fighting game.
Alright. Well, how does it work?
Every time you either move forward, do an assault, which is 6 in D.
6 in D, okay, yeah, like my tour, like my little hop.
Yeah, like your little hop thing. Or you shield successfully, which is just back or down back and then your hop button.
Okay.
Or you see what else builds grid. You don't just have to move forward by like running at them. You oh yeah, concentration. If you just hold D down, you'll just build grid.
Okay.
But like that's like a risky move because some characters have higher concentration rates than others, so they can just hold D down and beat you.
Oh, I see. So in other words, like this, if we're both charging, they can actually charge faster than me because they have a faster charge in general.
Yeah, generally. The circle around the grid thing on both sides.
Yes.
That is actually a clock that goes off at regular intervals. If you have more grid than your opponent by the time the clock finishes one full circle,
yeah,
you get what's called Vorpal. And Vorpal allows you to do quite a few things. It gives you a damage buff.
How long does it last?
Until the next clock cycle if you lose. If you win again, it keeps going. So let's see. Oh yeah. You can do something called a chain shift to not only like freeze the screen for a bit so you can react to stuff.
Okay, freezes the screen. How do I do that? And what do I need? What do I consume?
You do need Vorpal.
Okay, you need Vorpal.
But you don't have Vorpal right? Oh yeah, by the way, that's a cancel. You can cancel any special move into any EX special move.
Mm-hmm.
Generally. The chain shift is done by tapping D twice.
Okay, so if you're in Vorpal, you tap D twice, you get a chain shift. It makes the screen stop moving for a second.
And it gives you meter based on how much grid you have.
Okay.
However, it ends Vorpal.
So it kind of consumes your grid.
It consumes 100% of your grid, but it's a very good tool. So like you can chain shift out of moves. So let's say you have 100 meter, and you do a super,
right,
and you want to combo off of it.
Right.
You can do that super, and then you can chain shift, and then continue your combo.
Okay, so it cancels it
while building meter in the process. It's a really freaking good mechanic. But on the flip side, if you lose the grid war, you're out of chain shift. You're just trying to wait for the next grid cycle so you can win the Vorpal Roar and like get chain shift again.
So Deku says that GRD essentially rewards good offense and punishes repetitive defense, kind of like Guilty Gear's negative penalty. Okay.
Well, about the defense part, shielding is a mechanic where if you block with shield successfully, you gain grid, which normally doesn't happen.
But so what's my incentive to not just always be holding D when I block?
Okay, so here's the incentive. A, if they don't do anything and you keep shielding, it drains your meter.
Okay.
B, if you guess wrong, like if you get opened by an overhead when you're shielding low, or if you're getting opened by a low and you're shielding mid, you will get into a state what's called grid broke.
Okay, so
you will not be able to win the next Vorpal War. And there's a little timer between your meter and your side of the grid gauge on like how much time you have left before your grid starts functioning again.
Okay. In other words, so my opponent's guaranteed Vorpal then, right? When the timer ticks down.
Basically. At least once.
Okay.
There's other ways you can get grid broken though, but I'm not going to cover those yet.
Yeah, DiGiorno 3 Venge, you son of a bitch. How dare you?
Oh yeah, one more thing about grid.
Yes.
Some characters have a reliance on what's called a force function.
On a what?
A force function.
Force
It's
function.
a special move that everyone has. All you have to do is press B and C at the same time. Wagner's is like a shield bash. It is an overhead. Surprise.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like an overhead, but I guess it is.
Wagner has this really cool mechanic. And you haven't seen this yet in combos. But if you do 2-2A or 2-2B, or down A or down B, you charge your sword and shield, I think it is, respectively.
Yep.
And then when your sword is charged, your quarter circle forward moves get an added boost.
Now, how long does that last?
Until you get hit.
Okay.
I think.
Because I don't know if I do it with my shield. If I do my shield bash, it gets consumed instantly. But if I do it with my sword, I can't seem to consume it in training mode anyway, because they're not hitting me back, I guess.
If you do your shield bash and then you use the shield charge, that has guard point. It will blow through literally everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and the sword is consumed by quarter circle forward.
Quarter circle forward. It doesn't seem to be.
And then it's follow-ups.
Oh. Oh, I have to follow it up. It seems like if I don't follow it up, I don't get it. It doesn't consume it.
Yeah, if you don't follow it up.
Okay.
And it allows for prettier combos afterwards.
Okay.
The other way to consume your shield charge is to do your force function.
Yeah. Oh, it seems to knock him on his ass when it hits him.
Yeah, and it's still an overhead. So the traditional, like, oh yeah, by the way,
Yeah.
the most busted thing about Wagner is that she can, for 100 meter, that's the caveat, get both charges at once.
It seems like it's not
by
that
doing
bad.
2-2C.
Yeah, if I do that, yeah, I get both.
However, the Pillar of Fire, if you block it, it's +9.
Okay.
Which is unheard of amounts of plus in users.
You get a +9, I mean, what do you get off that?
Everything. You get a free mix-up. Like, jabs are like, I want to say anywhere in between 6 or 7 frames.
Right.
Like standing A, crouching A. So you get it either like a guaranteed one of those.
Oh,
or
you mean
you
it's
get,
a free combo? Because +9?
no, +9 on block.
Oh, on block. Okay.
It sort of launches you on hit.
So it's +9,
I
but it's
think
not,
you
yeah.
do get both.
Templar says it's a bit far when there's a place nearby, huh? What are you gonna get, Templar? What kind of pizza are you getting? Dekuscript says Byakuya has these two moves that look almost completely identical, but one's a low while the other one's an overhead, huh? That's funny.
Well, one's a mid, one's an overhead.
Oh, I see. So it's not truly a low. You just have to stand them block. You have to stand block.
But they both look like an anti-air, so it's like, what the hell? The overhead is the charged version of the mid. So it's like, what?
Okay, so tell me, if I'm fighting an opponent and I have pressure on them, or if I'm hitting buttons, like here's what I understand about anime games. It seems to me like it's mostly one player, right? Like I'm hitting pressure on them, and I'm trying to manage my meter, and I'm trying to go for the longest combo and mix up stuff. But what am I watching them for? Is it just all on my side? Or what can they do to get out of the situation? What am I looking for in my opponent?
Okay, first of all, they can win the Vorpal War.
Okay.
If you consider yourself like, if you do like the same pressure strings over
Yes,
and over,
and I will, hypothetically speaking, let's say that.
they will shield them.
Even if, okay, so they can shield while they're in a block string.
And then they're going to win Vorpal. Change shift on reaction to something you're doing. And then retaliate.
Alright, but still, that doesn't sound like, I mean, it's still a one-sided thing though, because that just means all I have to do is, you know, mix up my combos, right? Don't do the same combo over and over again. Same block string.
Another way, or you can just grab them.
Okay.
If you grab somebody while shielding, they will get grid broken and your grab will get damage. The other thing they can do is there's backdash as a defensive option.
Okay, it's iframes?
I think it has iframes. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Well, I'd be surprised if it did. There's also this thing called green shielding, where if you tap D as you're shielding stuff to the rhythm of the hits,
right,
they're gonna get pushed back a bit farther than they normally do.
Okay, it's like a little push block. Okay, so to be on, so we're on the same page here. If you start blocking a block string, you can actually start shielding the middle of it. You don't have to keep normal blocking. You actually shield at will in there.
Yeah, you can shield it well.
Okay, even if you're okay, I got you.
But beware, you might get grid broken if you just guess wrong.
Right, because if they hit you, you know, with a low and you're shield blocking high, then you get grid broken. Or if you're shielding low and you get with a overhead, or do bits count for that too?
No, just overheads.
Overheads. Okay, then you get.
If you're blocking the wrong way, generally. See, like right now, you're actually able to change shift. So if you just double tap D.
So I'm
fast.
glowing because I have Vorpal, huh?
Yeah, that's the Vorpal aura thing.
Gotcha.
And your grid will be flashing as it is right now.
And what was the grid? What was the change shift input?
Just double tap D for your hot button.
Okay. And again, what does that get me?
That gets you.
Oh, it's a cancel, and I get a bunch. I trade my grid for meter, right?
Yeah. So if you were to, I think it's 20 meter per square.
Okay.
So if you just had, if you had, yeah. By the way, fun fact, but it's not 100% necessary. You can actually fill your grid past the middle into the opponent's side.
Okay.
But that's very rare.
So when the timer, I assumed when the timer ticked down, we both lost all of our grid, but I see that's probably not the case, huh? Seems like...
No.
Okay. So if I...
Unless you change shift, you're not losing Vorpal.
Okay, so in other words, if...
Until that next cycle happens.
If I get Vorpal, and I maintain... It makes it even harder for my opponent to get their grid higher than me, right? It's like they have to kind of... They gotta hustle, basically, to get their grid up so they can beat me next time. Okay, I understand.
Also, moving backwards decreases your grid. Doing a force function takes one thing of grid, one square.
Doing a force function, okay. Okay, that costs grid to do, okay. Now what does this do? What does force function do? What is this function?
It's just a special move that every character has. Like sometimes it's like a command jump, like Ori. Ori has a command jump.
Okay, so for Wagner it's an overhead.
For Wagner it's an overhead that gets stronger if you shield charge.
If you shield charge?
Yeah.
So you mean like my backward Hadoken, that special move I have?
No, like if you like power up your shield.
Oh, I see, like this, I got you.
Also, I do believe if you power up your shield, you can hold your force function down, like you can your shield rush.
Yes. Gave him a status change or something too.
It'll like stun them for a lot longer.
Yeah, so it seems like.
You can pick up with that with like 2C or something.
I gotcha. So Kenny says that the tutorial said in the beginning that the backdash has iframes. I see. Okay, Tempo, you better buy pizza, dude. I'm not saying, I know you have options, but I think the obvious option is pizza. As it often is.
Yeah. Okay, so a common feature of pressure, not necessarily like combos, although they can be used in combos. is called reverse beating.
Reverse beating. Okay, how does that work? What is it, first of all?
Normally anime games
Right.
have sort of like a hierarchy of what normals you can cancel into what normals. Like
Right.
you saw in the tutorial, you saw a lot of A to B to C.
Right. I know I can do B into A as well. I can cancel into any. I can cancel any normal into any other normal as long as I don't use the same one twice.
Yeah, that's reverse beating when you don't follow that hierarchy.
Okay. So.
So a good tactic to follow is when you think you're about to run out of normals,
Right.
and push yourself out to like a reasonable distance away. Like you can do like 2A, 2B, 5B, 5C, and then 5A.
Right.
The 5A will probably whiff,
Right.
and then you get to continue pressure. Because you reduce the recovery on your 5C by pressing 5A.
Right.
This is especially useful for characters with incredibly long normals like Gordo, for instance.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, save a quick normal to end my string with. That way, I'm not just sitting there at negative whatever after I hit a heavy button.
Yeah. If you think they're going to jump, but don't necessarily trust yourself to do like a DP on reaction,
Right.
change shift. There's no downside besides you using forward pull, because you will gain a bit of meter, and
I lose all my grid, right? Which means I'm less likely to get Vorpal next time.
yeah, but you might DP them. You know? Like that's a common thing with Batista, since she has a flash kick.
So you're saying do the change shift what so I can see them jump because it slows down time?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll make the reaction easier on you. It's also a great defensive mechanic. Like, if you notice there's a point where you just constantly get opened up, you can change shift, and then you can either interrupt their mix-up or block it if you're actually, if there's no other option, or somehow escape.
So
Like-
if I change shift, do I reset my my normals into my combo so I can start over again?
Yes,
Okay.
I do believe you do.
What's the Boyz play? Yeah, playing UNIST from now on, at least for a little while longer. The more I play this game, the more I'm like, I don't know. It's my first anime game. I've been hesitant to play anime for a lot of these reasons, and I feel like this is not doing it for me. All these cancels.
Wagner is a gorilla. Like, she does what she wants when she wants to. Like, she, on a scale of 1, on a scale of incredibly respectful to I don't give a fuck, Wagner is really towards I don't give a fuck. She is a great beginner to character though, because she doesn't require like deep analytical gameplay or like god-awful execution.
Alright, well then I don't want to play her then. That sounds boring as shit. Horseplay says ST is honestly one of my least favorite anime games, huh? One of the least. That's what I've heard. Yeah, it's not really that anime. That's why I was kind of
Like-
considered playing it.
I think it's closer to King of Fighters than it is to mainline anime. Like, let's see other characters that.
Who's a defensive footsies character?
Akatsuki,
Akatsuki. Okay.
bottom right.
Akatsuki.
Or he's pretty good too, but Akatsuki will definitely help you learn neutral. He is very shoto, like, but not in the ways you'd expect.
Okay, we've got a fireball.
You have a Tatsu.
I love Tatsu yet.
Your DP is just down. You have a I don't know if he can charge any of his moves. His force function is a parry, which you can do parry mid or parry low, or parry in the air.
Boy, my parry leaves me. If I do it in the air, I'm stuck on the ground for a while. That's pretty scary.
Yeah, but if you make contact, you sort of freeze there for a bit. His command normals are basically, well, first of all, his jabs are really good. Actually, you just did one of like the basic Akatsuki bread and butter right
Well,
there.
yeah, I smashed.
Well,
When you mash, you get the entire combo in this game.
okay, so the breakdown of what that actually was something like 2A, 2B, 2C, 6C, and then B Tatsu. You can do more than one 2A just in case.
Seems to have a button I can only hit if I do AA, he does a second punch.
I think
That's such a chain, I guess, huh?
yeah.
Can't figure out what, because so far when I played other characters, if I mash my auto combo, it seems like every button in the auto combo is always a real button. I think that one's not a real button though. I think it's just AA.
I think his crouching edge is the same thing. I've seen it before. But generally, you want to do stuff 2C, 6C, B Tatsu. Stuff being like whatever you need to do to hit the front.
It seems kind of weird because in this game, unlike a lot of other games I've played, the auto combo doesn't take any damage penalty.
No, it doesn't. But it also sucks. And compared to the stuff you can do in this game, it pales in comparison. So just try ABC, forward C, B Tatsu. You can also add a sweep before the forward C.
Was it ABC forward C?
You can do ABC forward C or ABC down C forward C.
I don't want to do that.
If you get a grounded 6C, notice how they're popped up in the air like that. Whereas if you do an aerial 6C, like say 2C, 6C, well, aerial forward C, like if you hit them in the air, they're not going to get popped up as high.
I'm having trouble canceling my towards C into my Tatsu. Maybe you don't. I mean, I thought all normals canceled all specials in this game. Is that not true?
I do believe so.
I can't seem to cancel my towards C. I mean, I can hit that. I can hit it afterward.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not canceled.
Or
I guess.
Or you could do 6C link into 2C.
Link into
4C link into
2C. Okay. I could probably cancel that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, there we go. So I guess not every button is cancelable in this game in the specials. I kind of thought it was kind of a gimmick.
No, Akatsuki's forward B isn't either. His overhead chop.
Yeah, it's not cancelable really, so can't cancel that either.
But you can pick up off of it.
Yeah, Hugo says Vika looks bored as fuck. Yeah, this thing about, I don't know, trying to figure out what combo is most optimal. It's not really my cup of tea. I really don't give up one single shit. Let's go online and get my ass kicked. I'm bored as fuck.
Alright.
Let's go to main menu. Let's see how somebody actually fights in this game. How do you actually play this game? Let's go to online play. Network, I guess it's called.
Yeah. I might actually play my stick.
Start a ranked match. Anybody in ranked still, or maybe not? This game's too thin.
Probably not.
See area settings anywhere, lowest rank, highest rank, communication speed settings, match completion rate, hardware. That should be all fine. You get limited by hardware, that seems kind of cool.
Yeah, PS3, PS4.
Yeah, but then why do you want to limit it though?
I don't know.
Seems like a weird setting to have if you're confident in your cross-platform play. Seems kind of racist.
PS3 is slightly worse.
You should jump online, Kenny. So maybe me and you could just goof around. Maybe Labryz will grab his controller if you're lucky. I got somebody here.
Yeah.
So what rank is this guy? This guy's got a good connection to me, seems like. I don't know how to look at his rank.
Oh, he's new too. Okay.
Well, he's probably gonna whoop my ass.
White is unplaced. Meaning that you haven't even played like 10 or 15 matches yet. Oh, this is
Okay, so I'm just gonna... He's running away already, like this game doesn't have a penalty for that. Get overhead and pound. We're both little noobs. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You got combos. How come I can't? So I guess not every character in this game runs, huh?
No. I think Akatsuki just steps. Also, try and use your A fireball more than your B fireball because it lets you set up approaches.
Okay. Exactly.
Whereas if you're just trying to play Zoning War, B fireball is okay unless they're pretty close. If they jump over it,
No, he's got a little. He got a little. What do they call that? Assault there. I went for a throw and I got hit out. I can zap him, I guess. People going to do a grab. Alright. Depletion of X's, shit.
I have to be dead.
I don't know why I'm not just mashing square. If he starts blocking, stop mashing.
Your fireball super is actually really good. It has a grounded version and an aerial version, unlike your fireball, which is just on the ground.
It's kind of hard to jump toward in this game compared to third strike.
Yeah, it's... That's why Assault is actually so good. Because it provides a quicker way to open up your opponent than like just, you know, jump. Or rather, a low risk way.
I wasn't blocking my feet there like a dummy.
Also, Itatsu is surprisingly good. You can't crouch it. Third hits an overhead.
Oh, we got a parry. Sick. Put this in the chat here. But on the shirt, this is a gorilla shirt, Revenge. First put no time into ST version, huh? Tico says, I don't mind combos in that game. I like games where the only combos are just light special move super. Games that real combos are boring. I can see the appeal of combos, it's not for me. I don't like long combos. Oh, yeah. Restart the match, yeah, if he wants. Merkava has near full-screen command grabs, aura rushes, air fireballs, low-angle air dashes, flight, and some other bullshit. Gotta hate that period key. I heard Merkava is pretty high tier in this game.
Merkava has always been good.
You can jump for free in third strike, unless you're fighting Yuri or something. Island's not exactly free, but it is not as high risk as in other games.
Yeah, it's not high risk like it is here.
The characters I like to play aren't combo heavy, so I've never really come around to them.
I think Akatsuki is relatively neutral heavy, as opposed to, oh, you have to do all this crazy shit in order to get damage.
Oh. This guy's neutraling me out. Nice. Okay, run up command grab.
Low.
Overhead.
If you flash white, that is the key to throw tech.
If I flash white, what does that mean?
That means you can throw tech.
Throw tech, okay.
But usually, throw techs are sort of like preemptive, sort of like they are in third strike. But there's the thing, you can be thrown and hit stun, but you will get an increased throw tech limit.
Nice. Still got sick combo.
Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing, but he's dropping a lot of stuff. How many frames does it say up there?
Oh, got over my fireball.
Because there's an actual live metric that's right above the ground timer.
Yeah.
That says how many frames of delay you have when you're in.
Oh, it says I got 5 frames. It doesn't feel like 5 frames.
5 frames I classify as barely playable.
I'm just trying to get some punishes. 3S to King of Fighters to SG to Uni in another anime. To another anime. Oh, it's a low.
Yeah, I think 5 frames is why he's dropping off. So. Go ahead.
Got some command
Because
grab.
I feel like this guy knows what to do. He's dropping. See, that's what happens. You got a trophy for good broken.
She lost her big arm there. Actually, that's some big giant gauntlets.
Sometimes they fly off.
Alright.
Unfortunately. Okay.
We've actually liked Skullgirls, so did Deku Scrubs, huh? Yeah, I tried Skullgirls and I got, long combos.
I mean, that's like to an extreme. This is, I don't think it's to an extreme, unless you play like the wrong characters. Like if you play Batista like I do, if you play like higher level Carmine, then yeah, it's like, oh my god, combos. Carmine is a character who uses his health as a resource. However, he has more health than anyone else in the game. Well, I guess it's fair. Every time he does something that creates a puddle, he uses some of his health.
Get a puddle, okay.
Those puddles can be activated by certain special moves or command normals. It can be moved around using his force function. So like when you see the wheel, the puddles will move across the ground in your general direction.
Thanks for the follow, Burrow 3. Can I back action in the corner, get iframes?
It's risky, but you can. I would just DP out.
So DP's got iframes on, okay.
Yeah, your DP has iframes.
That's an overhead, okay.
That's an overhead only when charged.
I gotcha.
French Red likes to make things like that. Overhead only when charged.
I can't cancel anything. I gotta hit mediums at certain spacings.
I wouldn't call him lame. Okay, like Yori, yeah. I can see that aesthetically, but like, I find this playstyle pretty interesting. Life is a resource. Set play. Lots of set play. They're good. His neutral is also pretty interesting because you have to strike the balance between how much life do I have to use versus how badly do I want to get it. Actually, you cannot mash out of that crystal suit. You're just going to stuck there. Save you some time and energy. His neutral is very interesting. His set play, yeah. To an extent.
Alright.
Yeah, you did it again.
If I miss you in the chat here. Carmine is lame as fuck, like Iori, except Iori's function is actually fun. I don't know, some people must like him, right? Some people play as him. He must be fun to somebody. I don't think his gameplay is too interesting, to be honest. It's super unique, but not for me. Upload replay? No. We only ask that when you win? That's funny.
I don't know.
Hey, let's go, Kenny.
I really don't play ranked at all. Really.
Okay. So
I play when like the game, an iteration of a game first came, so I'm like, nah.
So Kenny, what's your experience with anime games anyway? You know, it literally says O is canceled, but why is O not canceling?
Oh, it's not doing that.
So let's go. I need to make a new what? Start player match. Create a room. Okay, room name. Let's change that to twitch.tv/Vencabot. Okay. Oh, I can't go that long. Okay. Well. Let's go Vencabot then. What do we got here? Keyword, no keyword, I don't think. Room capacity, 8 people, seems fine. Reserve invitations, none. Speed restrictions, none. Network restrictions, none for now. Winner stays is fine. Consecutive play, none. 1 time, 2 times. I'm trying to understand, but I'll leave it at none for now. Let's put it on 1 to see what it is. Room direction, all out battle.
Oh, that means it's a win limit.
A win limit. Oh, you mean, like, so if the winner stays, he can only win one more time after he wins, so he has to get booted?
No, if you set it to 1 time, it's like 1 win, and then you have to pass.
Okay, interesting. Lots of room information here. Rematch limit, no rematch at all, I guess. Best of 3 seems fine.
That's if you sort of... Yeah, the rematch limit is sort of like if you want to run long sets with somebody, then you set that to like 1st to 10 or something.
Okay. Round time is normal. Hardware is any. Auto pass function. Use okay. Don't use. Let's try use okay. Skip time 45. This is pretty fucking long. Fuck that. Let's go down to like 15.
Yeah, it's insane.
Even then that sounds, yeah, but even 15 sounds pretty high. Let's go down to 10. Allow share functions. Allow, no, not allowed. Well, who's allowed? Who cares? Right, confirm, I guess, or options. Create room.
Yeah.
There we go. So, Carrick said I played some Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue before. Okay. Dika said I played VSAV extremely casually, as of right now, but it's either Talbane or like Lilith in Vampire Savior, huh?
I played Jeddah and Anarakis in Vampire Savior.
Hey, we got Labryz spectating.
That's probably why I don't play Vampire Savior. My 2 characters take a gorillion hours to learn. I mean, no thanks.
So Kenny's playing the other guy I was thinking about playing. The other guy that seems like he's pretty basic. The guy who played tutorial mode, Hyde. Seems like he's got pretty good normals. And pretty basic specials. My plan right now is just to mash square.
By the way, you can turn on input history spectator mode. But you can just see how hard your opponent is mashing. I like you do that in your fireball. If you think they're gonna stick a button out, Bitatsu is not a bad move.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about it. I even have that option. Gotta go over lows.
It's just fast too. Surprisingly. Also, you cannot hold backwards and change it. You have to be in neutral.
Oh, it picked me up.
Yeah, you can do that.
Wow, that is pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
Hugo says, dude, my character is just poke people and grab them with his ass. But more, do you can grab him with his ass? Sounds sick. Okay, I don't want to save any replay data. Alright.
Oh wow. Where is Reich? Because we have a 4-bar and that's like unicorn fairy connection. It never happened.
Me and Kenny had 4 frames. You said that 5 was supposed to be barely playable, right?
Well, for me it is anyway. Now.
I was just kind of mashing, so it didn't really affect me.
I'll play Ori.
That's who Kenny was gonna play. Kenny, I forfeit Ori to you if you want to play Ori. I mentioned I was like, I may play Ori, and Kenny was like, I thought I was gonna play her. Guess I'll pick somebody else. I was like, aw, Kenny. Yeah, I'm not all about Ori.
Ori has
She's kind of cool looking though.
like literal pokes.
I like this guy. The only thing I don't like about him is he doesn't have a run. She's a fucking stand.
Yeah, she has one of those. I dropped it.
Some people pay extra for that kind of treatment. Here goes nothing. You can grab with the ass. Orie. Okay.
Yeah.
Ori? Yeah. Seems like Ori gets a lot of good counters because she's got such a long attack, like long normals.
Yeah, that's a very good thing in this game. If you have big normals, you generally have a better life than if you don't. Like my sub, Batista, has insane normals. She also has 5 charge moves. Think about it. 5 charge moves.
Yeah, here she has some kind of upward charge.
She has a downward, an upward, a forward, a backward, then you hold a button down. And you want these gem things.
Okay, so this game chip damage is a thing, so zoning is definitely a good option.
And if you get scared of your zoning, you just hold D. Okay, great.
Okay. I feel like I see all the inputs on screen. I don't want to do that. I will,
Yeah, Batista is probably the hardest character in the game, execution-wise. But she's so worth it. She's fucking busted. She's like super young, but you have to know the game aging combo or else you just die.
I fucking hate that shit in any game. I hate when people say, oh, well, you know, yeah, he's really overpowered, but you have to do a lot of work to get the combos. Like, I don't give a shit about your one-player work, dude. I don't care what the hell you do in training mode.
Yeah. He has great 2-player work, too. Like, what is he gonna do?
He earned that damage, man. It's a lot of work to those combos. Fuck you.
Yeah. He's a little too busted to warrant, like, the... Oh, she digs a lot of work. Oh, shut up. She's fucking nuts. That's the thing about Batista. While after I do an orb, which is just a sonic boom input,
Yeah.
I can just keep holding forward and charge my laser, which is a reverse sonic boom input, which is...
L1 is toggle. Why am I spectating still?
Oh, you're sort of stuck. If you press... Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So here's... I couldn't just give you more, Venka. Who was I playing? Yeah, this guy over here.
Yeah, What's going on?
Look, Ryan. Yeah, no more GeoCities today. Okay, I only ever fought this chick before.
She has a whip, and it's really long. She also has fireballs.
Oh.
Oh, dude, it was really long.
What, I beat my fireball too? I damn.
I'll be able to hit you.
Oh, I
That's
can't
an
block that?
overhead.
Oh, that was an overhead.
It's a very deceptive overhead, but yes, it is.
No, Kenny, no. GeoCities owns Angel Fire, dude. Mash square. Get in square range and mash square.
That was a good bait.
Punish.
Finally, I get a combo. Okay. Oh, E combo.
Did I hit your fucking whip and did damage to you?
Yeah.
Oh, I got double jumps?
Yeah, Akatsuki is one of the few characters who has a double jump in the game. He also has an air throw for some reason. That you can combo into. It's cool.
I guess my uppercut has like a hit on the ground too before it takes off. I've been hitting like I hit like down down B and it's like jabs you then it goes an uppercut. I think it's not a real combo. I think it's like part of the move. That Dravenwillow here. Don't worry guys, I got this. I'm gonna use my strategy of trying to get into square range and then start mashing square.
Oh boy, more phone on.
Yeah,
Well,
I think he wants to show you how it's
you're
done.
ready.
Yeah, I think he wants to show you how it's done. He's like, I can't believe this guy beat you. All I did was mash square. Okay, 2 frames.
That's pretty free. Red drop.
Oh, why is it? It's like
That is Rebecca.
it's like choppy. Oh, it's going to 6 frames. I thought that what does it change throughout the match?
Yeah, it varies. Live metrics. Also, if you tech a throw,
Yeah.
or plus. Like if someone attempts to grab you and then you tech it, or plus.
How am I gonna do that? Oh, it's a low. I gotta block low.
And getting hit by Veil off also.
Too far. Also, I can hit low forward into square mash.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe if I did a move before square, it wouldn't count as a square mash.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It does. If I do low medium into square mash, it comes out as the full combo.
So you could have done that.
So I can confirm it basically from any spacing.
I saw him try to tech and then he didn't.
That one didn't pull me forward though.
I think your backup combo is just gonna have to be low forward Bitatsu. Or low forward fire.
Can I cancel my dash with a block? I swear I just did.
I think you can cancel the dash with a shield. Sure, 100%. I don't know which is why.
Damn, she has a very fast light button.
Very good away. Also, when the paint behind the hit counter turns red, that means you could have teched. Hold a button during the combo. Oh.
I tried to go for a throw. Welcome back, DQ Scrubs.
Rip. I think it's a pretty good move to assault over
I
the
could do
fire
that.
moves. Or be dead. Yeah.
Man, it's hard to get in on her before she can recover and hit a button.
Keep in mind you can assault and then hit a button on the way down. Or be down on the way down. Close your button. Alexa.
Mash square, dude.
Stop.
Mash square. Pretty much it's anime poison with a bit of Bulma mixed in, huh? A little bit of Bulma in there.
A little bit. Alright. I actually got a jet for now.
Yeah, good games, dude. Thanks for the tips.
You're welcome, man.
Yep, see you around, homie.
See you. Drop PS4. And get over here.
We're ready, right? Okay, let's see. The whip from KF too, yeah, a little bit of whip. Kenny, if I were to fall, remember, mash square. And never stop mashing square. Ever. Yo, square too strong. Except whip is lame and both whips in this game are cool. You don't like whip, dude? Oh, it's a low. You can mash square the hardest. It was me. Her name is fucking Whip. That's so sick, Deku. Her name is Whip, dude. Square hard, not square soft. Square forever. Okay, sticking with Hyde. Deku. Oh, I got a combo there. Just my cross up. Nice. Akatsuki, it's a weird ass name. Get wrenched by the wrench. That's an overhit at the end or what? Nice. Nice. Oh shit! My fireball. Wow! I wasn't sure that had iframes or how to use them. Weep, pronounced weep. Woo heap. What's up, Justin? The character's name is Akatsuki, like the Naruto Akatsuki. That is cool, dude. You're right. I've never watched Naruto. I don't know who that is. Get wrenched by wrench. Should an apostrophe in there somewhere. Woo heap. Womp womp. Kenny, do you know, when I was making you block, I was kind of like going for overheads every now and then because you were blocking a lot. Do you know your character's overheads? Because I like to block a lot. Because I can cancel the startup, but it just ends the music. Like, it still has to load. Why even make the music end then? It's a punish. Yeah, I can't do that on her. She attacks when she wakes up really fast. I'll probably dash up and block though. Square button so strong. Didn't need to do that. Nice, that cross up combos. Let me do that. Nice. Damn, too far. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's our anti-ring. Got me hitting a button. Third claws, divide, so weird. It's anime stuff. That's how they say it in anime, dude. In anime language. Oh, whip is a snake. Let's go. Akatsuki's from Akatsuki Blitzkampf, and Eltnum is from Melt Blood. Okay. We got Lambda Delta in the chat here, in the chat in the game. Nice little lobby system though, that's for sure. Training mode feels fine, but online I definitely feel my TV factoring in. Yeah. So it's a factor, because I've got some pretty high input delay here, like 6 frames in most of these fights. So if there's TV on top of that, I can see I'd be really slow. Got Jacob DF11 here. What's up, Harsimus? How you doing, dude? Oh shit, it's time for third strike, guys. I think I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm gonna watch a few more matches here. And move on from 3S. In fact, while this is... Whoa, look at the lag. While this is going on, I'm going to change the things here on the Twitch side. Liking it so far? No, Justin, I'm not. Now that I'm actually playing online, I'm enjoying it a little bit more. I'm starting to realize, you know, you have to kind of like use some spacing and stuff. Like when I whiff my, basically my playing online has been just mash square. And it's gotten me a lot of wins against a lot of these, you know, fellow newbies here. But when my square whiffs, I realize, like, I wish I'd used a better button at that spacing. So I think that there is more to this game. I think it's just not for me. So I want to play more of us this as well. Is UNIST a new stream game? Yes, Harsmith. We're playing UNIST now on Tuesdays from around 6 to around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're also playing DOA on Tuesdays from around 11 to around 2 in the morning. We gotta find you a new fighting game. I just love Third Strike, man. To me, Third Strike is a standard. That was my first fighting game, is Third Strike. My first 2D fighting game. Anime never really appealed to me because it's a lot of long combos. Yeah, I like games where it's like, you know, you take turns. Definitely in there for UNIST and 3S on 2. Let's go, Hars. Took me a while to warm up to combos. When I started playing anime, I just thought of it as a solo Marvel. Yeah, so I'm not really into Marvel for that same reason. Long strings. It was a mistake for me to go to, I'm not actually kill this. I'm sorry, probably guys are losing a lot of frames here. I went to Chrome like a doofus while I was still recording. Will you die, Chrome? Please. There we go. Sorry about the wait, guys. I probably had some frame drops there. Same here, 3S and Tekken are my favorites, even though I have most of the main fighting games. I think I could get into Tekken. But right now I'm kind of enjoying DOA as our 3D game. But at the same time, I feel like maybe DOA is also not that game. But try Tekken. Let's watch Dravenwillow. We're gonna watch Kimmy fight too. Great game. How do you message? Oh, I see Square's message. Oh, somebody left. It's our last match here, guys. I own all the games up for Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. I find all of them fun, says Hars. Glad you feel that way, dude. It's always cool to find things that are fun. I find nothing fun in this world. Except for a small handful of games that I really love. Everything else I fucking hate. I don't hate this game. We're gonna keep playing it too. At least for 2 more weeks. Central Fiction, thank you. Horseplay said, I own too many fighting games. I love Enkidu because he has a color that makes him look like geese and makes his energy effect light blue. That's cool. Horseplay does have cross tag. Horse can't even devote any time to all the fighting games he plays. Gotta pick one horse. Pessimist Venga, yeah, I'm an eternal hater. I prefer hater over pessimist. I'm a pessimist, but I'm a hater. I'm always predisposed to hate something way before I would be inclined to like it. Do you play Akatsuki in this, Venka? I've only played this game for 2 days, The first day I played Eltonum, and today I've been playing Akatsuki. I like Akatsuki. Seems pretty straightforward. Let's go, Kenny. Welcome up. You can do air tattoos? Punish that. Here we go. Mash square, Kenny. Why don't you mash square? They got overheads there. I wish it would tell us how much delay there is. Okay. Nice. Here we go, Kenny. Nice. Let's go. Mash and square. Let's go. Uppercuts. Damn. EX Tatsu. Oh, he's trying to chip out. Damn. Is that an overhead at the end? It seems like an overhead. He gets a parry, yeah. I wasn't going to play again, but I want to try to avenge Kenny. Horses, I know, I love fighting games, but the process of sitting down, breaking down the game, and starting to grind to get good is boring to me. It is an overhead. Okay, the end of that, that's pretty crazy that a Tatsu ends with an overhead. Oh no, we lost a guy. He fucking won and dipped. He wants his Vencabot action. He wants his Vencabot action. Time for third strike, guys. I'm going to fight Kenny here, then get 3S started. As usual, guys, if you enjoy hanging out, I'm going to keep the channel online. Check my Patreon page, patreon.com/Vencabot. Even a buck is a huge help. Goes a long way to make a channel more stable long term, as you guys know. Makes these 8-hour nights, 5 nights a week, a little bit more, you know, reasonable. If you're like me, enjoy the channel, but you're not exactly rolling in dough. You want to help out for free? Help in the chat by getting in the chat. Come say hi. You can follow on Twitch for free. Tell your friends we're here and save clips. The clips are cool for promoting the channel on Facebook and Twitter. And our Discord channel, go put them there as well if you like. At Vencabot.com. We're also on YouTube at youtube.com/Vencabot Archive, or just search for Vencabot on YouTube. You'll find me that way as well. I have all kinds of cool games there, lots of long plays, but lots of Third Strike especially, a little bit of Virtual Fighter and DOA 5 as well. Today's Brute Day Tuesday. It's going to be 8 hours of fighting action. We're going to be playing some 3S in a few minutes here, and then some Dead or Alive 5. Yeah, I'm glad Kenny could join us, Justin. One-handed gameplay. Well, it's a mix, Ryan. Some guys only play one character, even at the professional level, and some guys, they play a variety. Most will play more than just one. They'll play, at least 2 or 3. But some guys like to play the entire cast because I think it makes them stronger, which, it's fair. They can do either, exactly. They can do either. Yeah, DOA 5 is pretty sick, Justin. I think you'd like it. See right there, it's kind of spacing, right? I need to... Good games, Kenny. It's like Kenny's also playing on a really, really slow TV. I'll be right back, guys, with some Third Strike. I'll see you guys very, very shortly. This game's, you know, it's okay. I think playing online is a lot more fun than playing in CPU, that's for sure, and playing in training mode. Helps you understand things a little bit better. There's a little more defense. That's what I really like in fighting games, I feel like, is the defense side. It's kind of cool when you're blocking attacks and you're like, when's my turn? Okay, I'm blocking Kenny's attacks. I'm like, okay, he's going to eventually run out of buttons, all right? He's going to push me too far to hit me anymore. So what button do I have to hit now to get, you know, mileage against him? Take your time, Justin. We'll be here all night long. I expect in team-based games you'd want to just fill your roster. CPU has no defense against a particular attack. Cough. A certain attack that may or may not be related to ancient Yahoo property from the Web 1.0. Oh yeah, I forgot about that horseplay. Yeah, Justin can play with us if he wants to play on what do they call that game? Core Fighters. Nails still look nice. I'm gonna lower the music volume a little bit more. Do you want to smooch or something? You have PS Plus, Justin.
Look at that ass.
Which is, you know, that yearly thing. Like $60 a year or whatever.
Being deep throated by her. Look how long her throat is.
But yeah, the actual game is free to download and play online, as long as you have PS Plus. Options. Oh, really? Horseplay? You can play on PS4 for... Oh, no, I think what horseplay means is, yeah, you have to have PS Plus to play online on PS4, yeah. Let's knock the volume down a little bit more for the BGM. There we go. The thing I enjoyed the most about this game is waiting for my opponent to run out of buttons, and then thinking, how do I, you know, get some pressure back? Okay, yeah, PS Plus, yeah, exactly. You can play online with Core Fighters for sure. All you're missing is you know, some of the roster, most of the roster, I should say.
Peepaw?
Oh, now I can target him. But it's a pretty affordable game, though. If you play it and you like it, I definitely recommend picking it up. It's a really fun game.
Fucker? That's right. I jumped your ass.
I wasn't even your enemy here. I was just enjoying the smell of this corpse. What did I do? What did I do?
How is Mugen regarded in the fighting community? A joke? Yes, no, it's a joke.
Door here that got sealed.
Because there's no competitive play for Mugen. Because there's no rules. People think it's a lot of fun. People that love fighting games love Mugen. It's just that there's no tournaments or anything for Mugen, so it's not really highly regarded. Oh, really, Hars? Some guys are playing UNIST? Interesting.